So the Oakley Chargers sitting 13th on the ladder, 3 wins and 10 losses. They've struggled to have numbers throughout the year. One of them including a 1-point loss to Calder Cannons, which they well and truly could have won. So that, as I said, in some fantastic form. And here is Jagga Smith, potential #1 draft pick at next year's draft. Ball just for Olga. He's another one of those boys playing some big country footy. So we try to get the little handball wrap around back, but it's with Jagga Smith here. There's captain of this side, spent the last 3 weeks with the Richmond VFL. This is Patrick Rechko. Goes for a chiselling kick inside, absolutely perfect. And Jagga Smith will line up for goal. He's the captain of the under-18 All-Australian team. Spent some time in the VFL with Richmond, the potential #1 draft pick. Just drifts that one through beautifully, and the Chargers get the first 2. And who else but Jagga Smith? So we're inside the GWV forward 50. Trying to get their second goal and just creep back into this contest. Jagga Smith through hand. He's been good in early stages, got a goal and about 5 or 6 touches already. Finds a target there, and Charlie Richardson. He's undersized, underbodied, out the back, and he still managed to reel it in. Great kick over the top to Jagga Smith. It was a well-weighted ball. He thought about going through hand to Phillips, decided not to use him. Just goes with a chiselling kick inside. Jagga Smith already lighting it up. Sam Laylor's been a touch quiet to start things off. Flynn Perry, been impressed with him out of the ruck from behind. That's going to be a push in the back every day of the week. The umpire was in perfect position. Trying to kick it towards the big packs near the boundary line. Perry was the target. Nearly came in from the side, though, was Unman. Pushed as he handballed. There was Leadler. They get their hands back on the football through Jagga Smith into the vice-captain. It's a beautiful build-up. Lewis Emmett now with a bit of space. Got players running past. Here's Jagga Smith, normally an excellent user of the ball, but that one just drifts over the top. Archie Taylor bringing this one out from the goal square. Got some good distance on the kick. We're at the centre wing of the outer side. Jagga Smith with yet another disposal here in this one. We can see one. Perry doing the ruck work here for the Rebels. Jagga Smith was taken a bit high, but he did get the kick away, taken in a bit of a 3. Tassie Devils have been doing in the Coates League in the last few years, really. Now to the middle, they've got the rest of the momentum back. Smith gave off on Wednesday. He's very good in that game too. And Jagga Smith takes the interception here for the Oakley Chargers. Great start to this game for Smith, who's just been racking them up in all departments. Over the top they go to Liam Callaghan, the defender. Gives it back to Jagga Smith. It's a beautiful ball inside. Richardson takes the mark. Free kick against the Chargers. Liam, the debutant. Oh, dangerous ball inside. Got to be a bit more of a chisel kick. Finds Zach McCarthy. A nice chain of handballs. Jagga Smith now. He'll have a bounce. He might have a couple. He pulls the kick in at the last second. A beautiful hit up there to find Quinn territory here. Looking to try and get one back and bring it back to a 1-point ball game. Sam Allen was good on ground level, and through hand was McCarthy. Over the top, is that going to be the required distance on the kick? It will be. Last goal from Charlie Richardson, who's got 2-1 now. Out of the middle, Caldo had his handball intercepted. I thought Cochrane may have had a bit of high contact. Jagga Smith on ground level, didn't give up on the play. Flynn the major before the siren, thrown back in. Perry and Emmett going at it in the ruck. Perry has the height advantage. He wins the tap. 17-year-old coming out of Sandhurst, so he's still got some growing and some progress to go. Jagga Smith, can he try and get them going here before the halftime siren? They get the mark. It was a good build-up. Thought about giving it back. Belted away, and that kick coming out of D50, not the greatest. Players streaming past Jagga Smith. He's already got one. Gave off the handball there to Kane Emery. Taken in the tackle from Lawson. Emmett on ground level. Couldn't quite get it. Smith pops back up with a football. Handball over the top there to Ollie Hannaford, who's got 4 goals. He's taken in a tackle. Trying to release the hands. Might be in trouble of getting pinned, but he managed to get it out of there. He was at the fall of the ball, sending them back inside. McKinnon looked like he pushed his opponent off. Jagga Smith doing some defending here for the Chargers. Kane Emery turning over there. It's Kane Emery. I saw him in action for the Northern Bullouts last week, Kane Emery. Couldn't hold on to the mark. Handball into a bit of space. The Rebels can't get it out. Jagga Smith, yet another disposal in this game. We can see why he might be going #1 in the draft for the AFL. Emery was a bit quiet in the first half. He's got Smith in the centre of the ground. The top draft prospects linking up there. Gives the handball off to Wenzel, who has 4 goals in this game, looking very prominent inside forward 50. Noah Uze doing the ruck work, takes it out. A little deflection on the pass. Jagga Smith kept his cool head, gave off the handball. There's 1 goal straight and 14 touches against Gippsland Power last week, and he's back in the scorer street. Is Jagga Smith taking a bit of high contact by the looks of it. Is that going to be a free kick? So the Rebels, 3 goals in a row here. Jagga Smith, little dribbler. Bit too far out to score. Well-weighted kick over the top, and the Oakley Chargers with an opportunity Smith back from the Richmond VFL duties directly in front of goal. He's going to play on, improve the angle, send it in towards to break a streak of 3 goals. Smith comes in and misses to the right. Just bouncing around at the moment. Inside forward 50 they go. Couldn't hold on to the contested grab there. Jagga Smith with a dangerous ball back in towards goal. Ranking in the Metro division. Well, the Rebels now sitting 6th out of the 7 teams in the country. In the country rankings, of course, with the wildcard round starting in a couple of weeks, is Jagga Smith. Just going to draw the opponent in and give it off to McCarthy. Gets underway, and a good bounce of that. Lewis Emmett over the top, wins the tap against Perry. Finds Liam Callaghan. Got a bit of work to be done here. 16 points they trail by the Chargers. Jagga Smith goes through hand to Kondo Giannis. Great kick. Lewis Emmett. Back to Smith. Just not quite sure where to go with the football. It eventually goes through hand. Just a little deft touch on it. Jonty Fall will stream in to create a contest, but well defended there from Jagga Smith, doing a bit of everything today. So they'll take on the Geelong Falcons next week, while the Chargers are going to take on the Sandringham Dragons. It was Jagga Smith out of the pack. So the Rebels against the run of play with a very fortuitous goal there. Stretch the lead back out to 12 points. So thrown back up on the paint of 50. Perry and Emmett in the ruck. Grill somehow released that ball out to Gross. Now with Jagga Smith. He tried to go for a bit of a check side kick, but just did the wrong side of the ball. Now for the Rebels, only 5 minutes remains. Emmett wins the tap. Somehow got the kick. Umpire said all of it. It was a smart tap down there from, I believe it was Motlock, trying to come out with the football. Over the top to Emery. Find the ball over to Phillips. Bouncing ball to Jagga Smith in the middle of RSEA. Takes a bounce. Assesses the options. Richardson provides a lead. That's where he goes. But the kick. Cochrane did everything but take the mark. Jagga Smith wraps him up in a tackle. The umpire's lurking. Just crosses the arms. There we go. GWV Rebels make it 4 wins from their past 5 games. And will come into the wildcard round in a couple of weeks' time in fantastic form. As they